I'm Robin Gas. You can lick my massive dick and balls. So this is back to please, sir, please, sir. I know loads of people like, please, sir, please. My goodness, what a day it's been. Welcome back, you little creeps. Merry Christmas, you little animals. My God, have I learned a lot. My God, have I learned a lot. And my God, have I learned a lot. I just a massive sticky burp. So what did I learn? Remember, I'm like a machine. I'm just about learning, right? Oh, I got a new viewer. Oh, I got a new viewer. Why am I not live? Why is it whenever I show speed goes online? You get green pass access to gold standard, but when I go online, mysteriously it's always broken. It doesn't work. The connection's like a bit faulty. Do you see what I mean? It's really surprising, isn't it? Do you think there's a good reason? Do you think there could be a reason why? Do you think there's like a mutator on me? Like people are like, oh, we don't want me to talk. Do you think that could be true? No. Don't be dumb. That doesn't happen, dude. Anyway, so anyway, it was really funny. So I started today. It's been a beautiful day, by the way. It still is an absolutely gorgeous day. Like, all the windows open. It's just been beautiful. I went out. I met my parents, and we went to McDonald's, and my dad was just like, "Oh, just get whatever you want." I was like, "Fuck yeah!" But I had a voucher for my plant and chips for $2.99, so I got that. It was really nice. But what's been like even funnier was like there was some like anti-Indian channel on X, which it just posted some stupid video where it's like, look at the queue for the Indians like models or something like that. And it was just showing this like massive queue, but like the whole main point of it was just, it was it's just more of like a discourse where no one is hot in India. I'm really sorry to tell you. I just don't. They are absolutely. It's proven by like Tinder scores and everything. Indians are not desired sexually. They are literally, and black people, the ones that need to like they've been like they've been lied to by Jewish people that if they just work and make loads of money, then they can fuck the white women. And it's sort of that is true to an extent, but the problem with that being is that it's always going to be a disingenuous love in the sense that what it means is there is a there is a man that woman would fuck for free if he was hot enough, but you have to like use money to basically steal her, if that makes sense. So do you see what I mean? It's like I just don't think, and also I know women are starting to like wake up to it, and they're starting to realize actually what kind of children am I going to be making if I fuck some like Indian or some black guy who's like, even though he's rich, I can just tell by the way he talks he's retarded. Like I think a lot of women do know. You will get like some women who will fuck them. Don't get me wrong. There's like, I think it's only like 10% of white women, but they're definitely out there. I'm not going to pretend they don't. But I just know from like loads of like stuff I've read and things. It's like even like when they do porn things, it was just like, oh yeah, well I have to fuck the black guy. It's always the worst because they've always got like just don't know how to clean themselves and shit. It's just so fucking disgusting. So it's fucking rich. It's the same with like when you ever. So whoa, oh yeah, yeah. So this is hilarious. They released this like video, and it was I guess it was a joke, but it put some retards won't think it is. And it was like of Sydney Sophie Rain, who's the highest paid OnlyFans woman, and she was allegedly meeting her top fan, who'd given her something like $5 million. In your brain, like, who would you think would pay that much for it? Bear in mind what I just told you, which is that like people who are Indian black are not desired sexually, so they have to use money to kind of like buy them like handbags, and that's what I'm saying to you. They're kind of like ruining it because I'm just gonna look at a white woman who says that and say fuck off. Like, no, you buy me a handbag, fuck that. But because they've been like ruined by like Indians and black people, because they have to like simp for them. Because like black people and Indians know that they have to like work really much harder to get a white woman. Then they seriously do. They really do. Like there are just like, but there are just some women who will just absolutely just not fuck you. So I know again, it's 10%. It's like 10% of them. So they're just like, there's a huge, massive net of men, women that these people will never fuck. Like Sydney Sweeney, for example, she might say to you, she'll lie and probably say on TV, of course she'll like have sleep with any man. Just depends on their personality. But I guarantee if you just look at like her ex-boyfriends and stuff, like, I know her ex-boyfriend was white. I guarantee you she probably just won't fuck like black guys. She'll just like make some cope up, and she'll probably say like, "Oh, I've got like a celebrity crush or Drake or something like that." But it's just nothing ever happened between her because she just knows how to play the game. She knows if she just said, "No, I just want to fuck. I only want to have. I want to only have sex with white men, just in case, even if I do get pregnant, like at least I can like do you know what I mean? Because there's like part of me which thinks like at least if white women are getting abortions, part of me thinks like, at least hopefully they're mixed race. They might be like they're probably not like don't ask questions about that. But at least hopefully in my brain I can like hope that that's maybe a conscious reason they've done it. Like someone like Katie, like just like Katie is a good example. She like fucked her like black boyfriend, got pregnant, and he wants to play Minecraft. But at least I know that kid that's gone is on my life. Okay, like some mixed race, like Brittany Fenty. You don't want your child to turn into Brittany Fenty. Sorry, I mean look at her. She's not like. This is the thing. It's what's really funny like about Brittany Fenty is because like she's not a winner, is she? She's just like still having to work, which is really a fail because if she actually reverted back to non-feminist roots, she would. Well, she's mixed race, but in theory, like be married, and then she wouldn't have to do all this because the man would just go and do the job, and then like her blessing is that she just raises kids, looks after the dude. But no, she's traded that in to rather like just make these shitty videos about the quartering, has loads of cats, and probably does have a situationship with some simp boyfriend who again is going to be a simp because she keeps posting like first trap pictures. And what I mean by first trap is anything. As far as I'm concerned, even if you're just like a woman and you're just posting like a full body picture and you're wearing like anything that's kind of like just shows your body off a lot, that'll just be what? Because men don't do that. I wouldn't mind if Britney just like sent loads, like only showed pictures without her in it. But because she's a woman, she has to narcissistically be in it. Otherwise, there's no point in her doing it. Like men are like the opposite. Like I just don't give a fuck. I do not give a fuck who likes or doesn't like this. So I'm arguing with the Indians. But she won't because she's doing it for the validation. The money is just so she can like survive, and then like the validation is just again. And the whole point being is that Jewish people are using her to try and like make it so like white men like me would be like, oh, I bet I would love to fuck like half caste Brittany Venti. At least she's got like big fat African tits, but not the fact that she's a fucking half an African. No, I'm not falling for it. That's what Jewish people want. Because then they know like if I fuck like Brittany Venti and like accidentally had a child with her, Like, I'll probably become a Democrat because I'm like, Brittany will be like trying to like brainwash me. I'm, um, it's like I Show Speed. He's in Trinidad and Tobago. It's like if you think Africa's bad, trust me, the Caribbeans and stuff are really bad. It's the one thing. Like it's like they did a really good job, the Jewish like propaganda, to try and like make it seem like these like destinations are like tropical paradises, and they could be, but they're not because they've got black people in them. All the most dangerous stories that my dad's ever told me has always come from there. Like, my dad was one time. He was just like him and my mum got to Saint Lucia, which is where they shot Pirates of the Caribbean. And again, you're like, oh, it must be a paradise. No, it's not. There'd be like one like resort, which would be like fucking paying. And if you just go there and you don't leave that place, which you'll do because you'll be on all expensive resorts, all you're gonna do is just wake up and just be like in the sun and just like little villa which you just have, which is just going to have its own little tiny little bit of private beach, which is like cordoned off, and you can just do what you want there. So you want to like go there, and, like suck your husband's cock or something. Like, they'll let you do it. But what I'm trying to say to you is, it's just like that's not like actually what it's like. If you actually go into like the town and stuff, it would be fuck. It's horrible. There's just loads of like black people, and a lot of them are just like not even drunk. They're just like on all kinds of shit because it's just everything is just up for grabs. My dad was like, oh, he was like drinking a beer, and some like black man just grabbed the beer, just took a swig of it, and just handed it back in his hands. So my dad just immediately just like, gave the beer bottle back, so he might as well have it now because I'm not going to drink it. But you see what I mean? Even that's not even like really a good enough response in my opinion. Like, why should my dad, a white man, have to be subjected to that? It's not good enough. That's why he just gets angry. Like, I have that boomer like annoyance because he's a boomer. He's like, I've been told by the goy media that I should be really happy he's black and just not kill me because I like colonized this country. Fuck that. No, you just smash the bottle on his head, and even if he died, you should just not even nothing happens to you because you just say, "Oh, you're white." Just like it's like celestial dragons in One Piece. That's how you should be treated. You should have like literally be walking around these domes, like in suits like that, breathing not the air they breathe. And if you were drinking a bottle of beer and a black man just grabbed it off you, immediately one of like your aides would just get his rifle, his gun out, and just go, and it just would not even be a question. And you'd be like, "What happened?" And they'd be like, "Nothing, just my liege, and here's another beer." And you take it, and you'd be like, "Oh, thank you." And the body just gets like wheeled into like a cab. So there, Rihanna praises India. India is a beautiful country of wonderful people, paradise on earth. I says, of course she does. India loves celebrities. She'll never go there though, which is true. Or if she does go there, she'll go to like the absolute most private, and it'll be like and she'll have like 20 really big black men who will like be her bouncers because she knows if she went into like the town and tried to get like some curry, she'll get like raped. She'll just get raped. And she knows that, but she knows that she can't say that because again, India's like got 1.4 billion people, so you can't say that because they are like most of the people who watch them. Most of the people who are worshipping celebrities, it's not me. It isn't me. It's gonna be like so. Remember, for every person like me, there's about 10,000 Indian people. And every one of them is going to like turn their TV on and they'll be like, "Oh, look, Rihanna!" And then they'll be like, "What did they do? What did they do, Rihanna?" And they hear like them, Rihanna, the Indian guy, be like, "Look at what Rihanna says. Rihanna says she loves India." And they're like, "Oh, the Leo." And then she'll like, "Oh, the Leo." And then she'll like get some rupees out and buy like some Rihanna CDs. See what I mean? That's like the grift that like the Jewish people are playing to us. So if you want to make like a little bit of shekels, that's fine. But like women, it's just she's black, so she needs to do that. She has to do it because she knows again, like she's like lived the like good life. But it's all closing in now. No one gives a fuck about celebrities. Like no one important. We're already starting to distinguish it. So anyway, I posted a picture and it was like it, I said this is like India's like most attractive model, and it was like this guy who was like claimed to be like the Justin Bieber of India, and he was like fuck off jobs. But anyway, I posted that, and during the morning I was just kind of like being greeted by I guess like mostly just likes because it's just a joke. But then, like, obviously, like some actual Indians, like, saw it and they were really offended by it because, like, they can't take jokes because their brains are too stupid. So I was spending like probably like just out of like more joy because it was really funny. There was just like me just kind of like going back and forth between like about probably like a dozen Indian people for like, the day. And one of the like highlights was there was this like I think he was supposed to be like an Indian model, and he like retweeted like the comment I said about him, Justin Bieber, and he was like, um, he literally just wrote like all these like swear words. He did the classic like Indian thing where he just went on a spat and absolute like uh like skits around. But then he wrote rope max at the end, which means he did basically that was a death threat. As far as I was concerned, I could have reported him because it was a death threat, but I didn't because it's just like I don't play like that. Because he said like ropes max and throwing I should hang myself, and I just like within like a couple of minutes of him doing that, because it's imperative you have to do it really fast because it shows like how quick you are. I used my AI thing and I like cropped my face over his. Like he probably was like a more attractive Indian person, but my point being was like it doesn't matter. Like I think that I'm probably like a 7 or an 8. I don't care like you think I'm arrogant, like because women just think they're tens, but I think like people would probably agree like I'm a slightly above average attractive. I know that. I don't think it's arrogant. I don't think I'm the most attractive, so I'm giving myself a 7 or 8. But I think I'm not like I'm not gonna say a 5 or 6 because I think people will just like disingenuously think I'm being like too modest. But I do think I'm like a 7 or an 8. I know I'm not a 9 or a 10. I know ten's impossible, and I think like 9 is like there are loads of dudes who I've seen who are like more attractive to me, like no doubt. But like a 7 or an 8, maybe like a 7.5 or something like that. It's probably where I am. I know I'm not the tallest. That's why I'm not like an 8 or a 9. Um, but I think in terms of like features and like how good shape I'm in, and also like my how I talk and how smart I am, those are all things where I'm going to be like definitely like a high in the rank. But he was probably like I don't know. It's just like, I think like because I'm white, it's just because I know like the statistical information about like. And what made it even funnier was his picture had him like posing, and then he had like a cat on his shoulder. So I like just joked and said that's the, the cat. That I said the white pussy on your shoulder is the only you're ever going to touch, which I thought was like you can't get back to that. I'm sorry, you just cannot come back to that. So he did. He just basically got mocked by me. It probably has like a million. It probably has like 10,000 likes, and everyone's. I don't know. He's probably like blocked me, so I can't see his replies. But whatever, it doesn't matter because they're all those 10,000 people would just be Indians. Because I just think anyone who would be like white would probably like back me up. So they're all the people just gonna be enemies of me. It'd be like black and Indians and probably a couple of women. So just out of bad faith, they would just think like he is more. But I just know. I just know. I absolutely know. I know that if you lined up 100 white women, and I'm only saying white because that's his like dream as well. I probably imagine like 90, like over like about 90% would probably say me. There'd just be like that kind of 10% who would probably look at me and out of bad faith think I'm more attractive, but they're like, well, I don't want him to win, so because then he'll get really big head. Again, that's what women do. It's just really hard to kind of actually say. Um, But anyway, I kind of just like threw my gauntlet down on that his thread and said if anyone wants to challenge me, go for it. But like no one has because they all. This is the thing you learn about Indians. A lot of white people actually just don't realize this. But if you actually just show your face and actually just kind of be confident that even if you do aren't like the most good looking white person, you're definitely going to be better looking than an Indian guy. I trust you. I have an absolute like catalog of the most chopped looking Indian guys. So anyone who doesn't show their face I just always post like four pictures of like these really ugly Indians and say if you're not gonna, because there's a lot of them who were like challenging me, I guess, and they were like they they like screenshot the picture of me in my white cadet gown where I'm looking really radiant. I've got like a proper like white suit with my accolades from him, and I just look dapper as fuck in better shape. Well, I still am in good shape, but like even like better than I probably was. Like when I was like my like peak 20s, I was like radiant, and like they post that and they go like clown face emo. Is it this guy saying that like he's not this guy's attractive? And I just like I go like what are you? And the guy posting that again, he has got no profile picture of him. It's like a white IP. It'd be like a Spider-Man who's made by like Stan Lee. And I'm just like, you can't comment on my looks unless you show your own face. You have to know that. You got to realize that. That's just like, um, that's like playground 101. You just the fat kid at school realizes he can't go around and tell the jocks they look ugly because they're just gonna like laugh at you. But these Indians, because their IQ is like so low, because like they're from actual India. These people, when I look at their profile, 'cause you can tell they're just like they're from actual India. So they're not even like the fucking ones migrated. They're like actual retarded ones that probably just live in like Calcutta and just New Delhi, and they just are like 70, 80 IQ. Go and like work at some shitty like stall all day, and then they come home and just like eat rice, watch Asmongold, and then it's just like they go on to X and they just see me like talking shit. So he wants to have a go at me, and I'm like, nah, fuck you, dude. Like it's been a beautiful day here. I know it's like 40 degrees in India. You guys are fucking melting. It's only like 20 degrees here. It's lovely. I'm like having a great time, and that's why I love living here, and that's why you guys are angry and you want to come here. It isn't better in India. It's fucking horrible in India. And that's why I pay all the taxes. So anyway, Kay's done a brand new video. I'm gonna be sick. Look, Tectone. So Nicholas Dioro can only like pick on people that he knows he'll beat. So who does he pick on? Tectone. I'm not the final boss for Nicholas Euro, but he knows that, so he'll never go for me. Absolutely not. If money's involved, integrity is just lost. So the video is called One OnlyFans Girl versus 10 9 to 5 workers. And it says, sucking dick is not a real job. And it's like, he's got a black man talking to him at the desk. Because and a lot of these people will be black. Because the black people are so narcissistic. They want to be on TV. And also that's why Katie wants to keep Indians and black people in power, in her wheelhouse. Because she knows that, like, honestly, I'm telling you, you know, like me making these videos and like laughing at her. This is like because she knows. This is honestly the truth. She knows. Let's just say hypothetically, like I get my way and I became like an arbiter of like content. I would like watch Katie's video and I wouldn't put it very high. I would not put it very high at all. I would just like not give it very high in the algorithm because I just noticed that I watch people who are like much funnier than Katie, got less like much less subscribers than her. So and I've watched plenty of her content and it's like she's not saying anything. I'm giving her so much coverage. She's not saying anything that's like particularly prophetic. I'm not like taking anything about this and thinking there's only been like one thing I've like, ever agreed on, which is when she said about what did she say? There was something I agreed with her on. But it was just again, it was something like I just think was really obvious, so I just didn't give it to her. But anyway, there's now a clear agenda why she's as big as she is, and again, it's because of like voting logs. There's just like a certain zeitgeist of people you can just appease. If you just like tickle their balls enough, they're gonna give you everything. And Kay's done that. She knows if she plays into the bisexual and like I love black people zeitgeist, she gets like the Venn diagram of these two people, and there's like she's getting like the crumbs off the table. I Show Speed gets like the most of black people, and then like James Charles probably gets like the most of the gay people, but she's getting the crumbs of both of these people. See what I mean? So anyway, she's got this and says, "I act younger than I am for OnlyFans." And again, Katie won't talk about like why, and she won't talk about like however strangely in history. Isn't it weird that only since like modern times, when we've started to bring other cultures into white culture, Kate, that it's become like really corrupt with like degeneracy? Is there a reason? Do you think that could be why? Must be white people just getting like more horny. Do you think that's the case? Do you think like since World War II, like just because we haven't been like fucking end Nazis, like I've just become like I just want to end. I just need to watch angry porn. I think that's what Katie probably does think. But anyway, it's got like a picture of her looking like really perturbed. She's like this. But probably in the sense that she's like writing notes of like the OnlyFans women, like, okay, act younger to get more fans. So she's again, they don't listen to like what these women say. Listen to what they do. Because Katie probably told her dad, I'll never ever get tattoos, I promise. And look at her. She'd be like, wah, I just felt different when I went to uni. So anyway, we're going to load it. And remember, you can now listen to my videos as podcast episode. Perfect for if you're driving. God help me, if anyone's driving, they should not be like, listen to Kate. Or doing housework. Well, at least she's got like one of them down. Well, why is Kate not doing like my housework? Is what I want to know. Anyway, this has got 350. It's got loads of comments. But as someone in high school, she generally looks and sounds like a 15-year-old. And that's just, I hate the idea of high school students listening to Katie for okay. XX beep beep XX. This is actually disturbing. She looked way too young, and I got like a big thumbs up from Katie. It's so disturbing. The entire Bob house is made up of women who act like they're 12 in the face. They never talk about the race or like who's buying it. By the way, it's Indians and black people. But she'll never say that. She'll never ever say it's like Indians. Indians are black people. So, this whole video was watching different kinds of videos interact with each other. I think I lost brain cells in Wikipedia. Honestly, that's from Kiki 419. Jeans Beans 5% said, for some reason, felt like they made a table so big, intentionally to make it look smaller. And then we've got Becky Be Gone. Only 10 minutes in, they seem way more polite and well spoken than the rest, and Kay loved that one. I've got Macand 3327. That one man was so disturbed. And we've got Luxury Nuts. Thank God you watched and covered this so I didn't have to. Kay loved that one. Then we got Ryan Horden. I'm an American. I've been to Miami one time in college. Let me tell you, it's terrible. I'll never go back. Well, the great thing is you never need to go back because you're already traumatized. Okay, love that one. It's like here's a quote. Here's a Chinese riddle for you. How many times do you need to die before you realize it's too late? Kate won't tell you that one because she probably thinks it's racist. Though I'm wearing even like a John Wilsey's hat because that's how cool I am.
Julia Filippo.
Lord Beerus and the others were here.
So what can that thing do anyway?
why black people love stealing things.
With the Dragon Balls, we wish for anything we wanted.
Julia Filippo, a member of the infamous Bop House, the house where a group of only creators nest together and collaborate to make content that boosts their so-called spicy content, recently sat down in a video called Only...
I bet they're all black. I bet they're going to be like, and get here with like, I don't see a problem with this. I'm like, yo, dog, don't you think it's a bit hard that you're making like OnlyFans content looking like a 12 years old? I don't buy it myself, but I kind of know like loads of people, my friends who do. Like, do you? Do you? Because I know no one who does that. But you know loads, do you? And it can't be like, I can't see it. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. And I'm holding on. I'm gonna be on number one. The time is now and I'm holding on. I'm gonna be your dick and balls. Dick and balls. Just gonna deal with like the tracks. Fine, why not?
I'm not gonna go.
creator versus
I'm gonna
99
laugh at what she
workers.
looks like.
How do you think I got here? From being smart.
Do you eat or not?
I do. You gotta.
Can you
put
eat?
yourself on social
Let me tell you something.
And I thought, brilliant, yeah, sounds right up my alley. So, unfortunately, here we are. So the premise is relative.
Oh my god. So to give you context, the whole panel is black. There are no white men in the entire panel. Like, we're not allowed to talk about this, by the way, but I'm just gonna make it abundantly clear. Like, the first dude is just, he's eating Doritos. The guy has a goy lord because he comes from Africa, so all these people like love any consumerism because it's anything that's given to them for free is better than Africa. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4 black, really black guys. There's like 1, 2 black women, and there's 2 white women, and that's it. So I'm telling you, okay, he's not going to tell you this, but I'm telling you, there are no white men in this. And I keep saying this on X. I keep going on X, and I keep seeing Sophie Rain talking to some guys about how much money she's making. And my first point is, who cares? There's like one thing which is like she makes the content and she's rich, and I get that, fine. But there's like another level, and I would always say that's the same with used to have friends. I had a friend who was obsessed with like Megadeth. Like, fine, whatever, you can just say what you want about that. But then he would go like one further, and then he would like buy like the DVDs of like the behind the scenes. And I remember like one time he made us like watch it. It was shit. It was so shit. Who gives a fuck? Who's Megadeth? I don't even know any of Megadeth's music. We just sat there like assholes, and my friend was like sat there like, ah, this is so good. Fuck Megadeth, mate. Megadeth can lick my massive nuts. But anyway, the point was, it's like he was a huge fan of it. So, he bought like and this is what I'm saying. It's the same people. It's like people who are like, who's watching Sophie Rain give an interview about how much? Who's watching that? The same people who are watching like interviews where Scarlett Johansson. You know, it's like, it's not me. The Simpsons have gone and did a really, really good job of convincing the world that like most Americans are just these brain dead idiots, and it's not. That was all like an allegory for like black and Indians who they want there to be, because like a lot of people who are like Anglos who are 130 IQ plus, they don't give a fuck. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a
So,
fuck?
fortunately, here we are. So the premise is relatively.
And even like Katie, she's like, she thinks she doesn't understand it. She still thinks that she's popular because she's just like her takes are so like out there. They're not. It's because someone like me, there's so many people who hate me, and that whole thing that happened today, by the way, like with me getting attacked by the Indians, it's just proof of that because they all resent me. So there's just no way I'm gonna be ever in a famous person because like they control that. And they just will hear my content and me just like talking about how shitty their country is. And of course they're not going to vote. Why would you? And that rightfully, in a way, rightfully so. But my question is like, why do we let them choose? That's the thing. Why are we letting them choose? They shouldn't have influence. But we're just letting it because we've been goyle ordered into thinking that all of our opinions are the same. But of course, if you're going to ask like Pajit who he likes the most, he's not going to say a high testosterone, good looking Chad who's going to go and like say that he hates India. It's going to be like some fucking loser woman who's like being goyle ordered like Katie into like being like, oh, all men are the same. Even though she'll never date an Indian guy, she just like plays this game of pretending like she actually does. You see what I mean? She's like, she is racist, knowing because I know she would never date an Indian, but she'll like cope and like do it out of resentment. But I just know she would never enjoy it, and I'd never be her first choice. But this is just like the stupidity of like these people. They think like they have to just like it's impossible for them to just say they like prefer something. Nice. It's impossible to like for Katie to like just be like say like one race is inherently better or something or something else. Impossible for her to say. She's just been told too much by Professor Shekels. You can't do that.
Self-explanatory. She's the only creator, and these are the people who just work ordinary jobs. So regular 9 to
They
5.
don't work ordinary jobs. Like, look at this guy. He looks insane. So he's like, he's wearing a shirt, and he's got like a big chain, and he just looks like, I guess, Eric Andre, and he's got like an afro. Like, what kind of 9 to 5 do you think he works? What kind of 9 to 5 do you think he works? Probably like works at the lean factory or something. Or he's definitely DEI Katie, which is again, this is the Jewish gate psyops. Katie, no, no. I guarantee you. And also, like, black people just lie so much. I've met so many black people who just like bullshit, and they say they've got like a million jobs, and it just means they're like unemployed, probably like claiming PIP because they just say they're autistic or some shit, and then um, they probably like are just doing like the thing like the Americans do, where they like make food out of the like benefits money they get. So they have like food stamps, and then they just try and sell it on like Facebook Market, and they'll just like pretend that's a business. So they just say, "Oh, I'm a business owner." So they kind of like cope that they just. I'm just like every time some black guy says like he's a business owner, I just think it's drugs. It's just gonna be drugs. It's gonna be like embezzlement for drugs. They always make some shit up that they own loads of property in like some fucking third world country, but it's just not true. They're probably just selling drugs, and they're just using some form of like gambling or something, or like entertainment. It's just embezzle. They're too stupid to like know what they're doing. They really don't. They need to be like the handheld. They just wouldn't know how to fill out the paperwork. A lot of these guys just they need to have like probably a Jewish intervention somewhere because they just don't know how to do it, and the Jewish people are doing it on purpose because they know they want to just like plant a couple of like rich black people in there just to kind of like spread their seed and just like, do you know what I mean? Just have like a couple of like LeBron Jameses who've got billions and billions of dollars, so they can just like have now ancestries of black kids, and these black kids don't even need to do anything. Do you know what I mean? So just handed on the silver platter just for playing endball. And there's just like no way we can stop it. Do you know what I mean? Because, you know, he earned it, remember, fair and square. Did he? Well, there's no way he can lose it now. There's LeBron, the James family now. It's like, they're like set in stone now forever. Even if we just change money, we just have to reset it. We're just gonna like say that we're gonna move on to a new standard now. We just think LeBron James box aren't like very good.
Juliet is kind of known for playing into this barely legal innocent young girl trope we unfortunately see time and time again, so I'm intrigued to see how this goes. I'm probably going to feel...
Ironically, the people in the crowd are the ones that actually do secretly really be off to like, the young girl trope. I'm not kidding you. Oh, it's wrecked him. Absolutely ruined. It didn't even kill him. Hell yeah. Oops. Oh, goodness. Oh, wow.
ill by the end of it.
Hello, everyone. Julia Filippo here. Today we are with 10 9-to-5 workers, and they're trying to convince me to stop my job.
I don't think the premise of the video is to encourage you to stop doing your channel, because I mean, like, you literally open the video up with a supercar in the background. I don't think anyone's going to be convincing you to stop anytime soon, but, you know, again...
Again, Case is one of these like idiots who just thinks like, you see what I mean? Like, someone like me, I could live just quite comfortably. I don't need loads. This is the thing, is that I don't need loads. I really don't. I'm just quite content because like if you're smart, you can just like make your own company. So you can just make your own fun on like the bare minimum. Like fine, I'll sue me. I want to buy the odd model kit every now and then, or I just want to buy like. But I don't care about anything. I don't care about like fashion or shit. I don't care about all these like shitty stuff like this. I'm just quite content like this. Like fine, like whatever. Like fine. My PS5. Wow. Like, considering how much I fucking use it, it's definitely worth it. This baby's like I've used this baby like oh god like pretty much every day almost. Oh, okay, fine. I don't know. Like, Jiren is a beast, and like that is probably quite like apropos. He is a fuck off beast. We can't pretend it's like he probably didn't almost be good. You know? It's just like I don't know. It was just there's just I don't know if like Jiren's strength was just warranted because we just like learned nothing about him. It would have probably been really nice if they spent I'm not even kidding. They could have probably spent like an episode just doing like a Jiren backstory, giving him like a really, really like um a really, really like good backstory, which just kind of actually kind of explained his stoic and how he's just so powerful. Like he could have just even been a montage of just him. It just turns out he's been like, doing this for like he's hundreds and hundreds of years, and he's just gone to countless and countless fights. And every time he fights, it's just something like every person he kills, he gets like a tiny bit more. It's just something, anything, and that would just like made it a little bit haunting. Just because then they could have just like made his cat, or just like his character just had like even to other universes somehow like the other gods had heard about how like fucking crazy this guy was, and then it's, you know what I mean, it's like this is the sort of shit they did with like Kaido really well. So like, to explain like what made Kaido really good was he was always talked about, but it was always just kind of on a name basis. But there was no real like. Actually, that's not really the point. When he was introduced, so like he gets introduced by like trying to off himself on a cloud island, and he like lands on an island which has like three of the supernova who like ganged up to like make a team, and he like comes out of the hole that he's made. He's not dead. He's fallen like 10,000 feet, and somehow he's not dead. And he's like still got enough power to take all of these guys out, who are like these like super rookies. And one of them joins him, and the other two they go to prison. Uh, and then it's just like you just realize like how fucking sideshow powerful this dude is. And like even when he like meets Luffy for the first time, like Luffy goes first gear, sorry, like fourth gear, and you've like seen him just steamroll past anyone, like he'll like die for the lingo. He just whacks like Kaido in the face. He's just not even taking any damage. I think he's got like the same thing. I don't know if it's like verified, but he's got like the same thing Big Mom has. Because Big Mom just seems to just not be able to. I don't think Big Mom's ever taken any direct damage. The only time, which was interesting, was when her brain broke. When they broke the Madame Caramel picture. Then she did actually take damage.
Point. I feel like YouTube right now is loving videos that are very Jubilee related. I mean, the whole I'm blah 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 and I will be debating XYZ. Like, the algorithm seems to be loving these types of videos.
Black people. It's black people. It's black people.
Like, the algorithm seems
Black
to be
people.
loving these types of videos. It's just to see opposing lives clash. I think people love to watch that. Anyway, continue.
Wish me luck, you guys. Let's see where this leads us.
The topic is only is an easy way to make money. Alright, go.
Look at him. And he's like black, and he's like hasn't tucked a shirt. And he like does like some kind of like walk. He's like pretending to be white.
How's it going? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Alright.
Oh. What's your name?
100% this dude's beating off to the console.
Jaden Javon Prince Jr. the third.
Third.
Javon Jr. Prince the Third. Shit.
Look like it.
Third, yeah.
What do you do for a living?
Chick-fil-A.
I love Chick-fil-A.
She works as Chick-fil-A. He 100% is beating off his content. Because, like, she's a god to him. He can never get this. If he was, like, jerking it in Africa and there was no internet, he would never even know who she is. But now he gets to see it, and that this is what is very apparently racist, by the way, you know this. But it's true. If you were in like Africa back in like the 90s, there probably wasn't even such a thing as like white woman porn. If you just tried to buy like a porn rag, it'd be like Africa beauties or something like that. But now they just want to make money out of like white women. Apparently, you're racist. Oh, if you notice it. But this black guy will 1,000,000% like beating it to the concert.
You guys gave me food poisoning now.
Hey, it's my pleasure.
That's why she wants to keep touching her, because like she's shaking her hand twice, because she's probably like beats off.
I had 7 pension funds from previous workplaces. I was able to transfer those into one simple plan.
Oops.
You guys.
Why do black people love porn so much? Because look at this guy. No one's gonna fuck this dude. He looks fucked. I can't believe it just did that. Look at this. Oh god.
Gave me food poisoning now.
Hey, it's my pleasure.
Thanks. I got food poisoning.
I love how I compared this to Jubilee. Sorry, can we talk about the prompt? Can we talk about why you're here, which is to debate? This is the most awkward thing. Look at it. You've got like 10 people there in this fuck-ass studio. It's definitely not Jubilee quality, I'll give them that.
Well, they're all black.
Biggest dream in life is to find a family.
Oh, so doing only.
Do you know why? Because it's like the Jewish guy making it, he'd be like really desperate to get people to come on this. And like he'd be on the street, he'd be, hey, what's up? He'd be like, oh, would you like to come on this and debate the OnlyFans? I'd be like, oh, God, no. And he'd be like, oh, okay. See what I mean? Because like, why? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck about this woman? Who is she? I don't care how much money she makes. Strength is justice, he's right. No way. Strength is justice, dude. I watch Aisha Speedborn. Would you watch Aisha Speedborn? Oh shit. You'll regret that, Campbell. No! Oh yeah?
You think that your biggest dream, finding a family, you're gonna be able to, situate that around,
I do.
Really?
I also don't like this argument because a lot of people say this, and it always makes me think that you're just anti-graphy because you're pro-family and you push like very strong pro-family ideas.
He killed me. Nice one. Nice. Germany.
Deals, which is not why I'm anti-pornography, right? I don't think people's job on Earth is just to reproduce.
Yes, it is, you little queer.
Towards women who choose not to have children.
No. No, no woman should choose that, because that's not the social contract, Katie. Because that's like me saying, I don't want to work, Katie. And what would you say to me if I said, I don't want to work? What would you say, Katie? Look at her big grin. You say, no, you know him, but you have to work. And I say, well, what's your goal? And she'll be like, well, I don't want to work. No, men can choose to not have kids, Katie. Women can't. You have to. Because that's literally we can't. Men can't. Oh, you're denying a man. It's not fair. It's not fair, Katie. Why are you denying a man? A white man, Katie. Why are you denying a white man? Okay, but like, I don't know. I love to go to LeBron James's house. I'd love to go to LeBron James's house. That's okay, bro, to go to LeBron James's house. Because every woman, Katie, surprisingly, loads of women just don't want to have kids. It's really strange, isn't it, Katie? So maybe we're just going to stop that. Because you can end civilization. We don't want that. And I told you, we're not going to let that happen. If you want to sit there and try and let civilization end by just not having kids, fine. Absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. I'm not going to let that happen, though. And all I'm going to say to you is, you are welcome to not want to do that. That's absolutely fine. But I don't want that to happen. So we'll get to an impasse. We're at an impasse, aren't we? So, okay, just remember what happens is every time we get to an impasse, it's always going to end up like me and you fighting. So, like, I've chalked you up. You're probably like 5. I'm not the tallest. I'm not even 6 foot, but I'm like 5'10". But I weigh about 13 stone. I'm about 13 stone. You probably are like 5'5", and you probably weigh like 9 or 8 stone. Even if you're muscular, that's fine. So again, if you want to fight me, that's absolutely fine. We can do it. We can debate, and we can have a physical fight, and whoever wins both. Sorry, or whoever's just left, I guess at the end. I think we'll be decide, won't we? And if you want to argue, like, oh well, I'm smart, blah blah blah. Well, that's okay. You can talk to Saint Paul about that. But like as I say, strength means that power, and that's how it's always been. I'm afraid. Like, see what I mean? You don't want to do it. You don't want to do it, okay? Or you could, like, as I say to you, you can be like Beltris to me. I'll always know you're weaker than me, and that's fine. That's okay, okay. You can be weaker than me. But you need to, like, if you trust me and tell, like, accept me as like you're omnipotent, I can protect you. But you have to give me that. All those Indians that are bullying you, and all the men, I'll do it. I'll deal with that, kid. I'll stop it. Trust me. Trust me. Are you going to take my hand? Take my hand. It's white. Of course she's not going to take it. She wants to go to, like, Drake's party, and she wants to go to, like, High Show Speed's house. She'd rather do that than raise, like, the children of the kings. She'd rather, like, raise Mex with, like, High Show Speed. I mean, who wouldn't? He's got loads of money, Katie. Could you imagine if you could get like some of that money, but then like you could think you could be smarter and then like just be like, no, I only did it to get the money, but not realize that it's too late. Because like, even if you said to me, I only fucked iShow Speed and had this like chimp kid, so I could get money, I'd say fuck that. I don't even want to be part of that. Because you would do it to me. So it doesn't work. Your money's irrelevant. Women can make money so easy. So it's not a fact. I don't know who told you that.
Job on Earth is just to reproduce, especially when this is directed towards women who choose not to have children and don't want to have
Is
children.
that gay? Yeah, it's definitely gay. She's bisexual, by the way. She knows her children will be absolutely horrified. Like, Mommy, did you make these videos? When I was you were 24. Why is that part, bro? Interesting. Now watch.
I don't actually think that being an OF star will limit your capacity to have a family, because there are plenty of women who are doing OF who are in relationships and do get married.
That's not good. Again, that doesn't mean anything. It's like saying that there's a couple of like crackheads who make good money. Does that mean crack's good? You see what I'm saying? It's just such a false equivalency. Who cares? Who cares? Oh shit. Very cool. Like I would be like Gold Freezer. Here you go, dude. I don't know when that is ever good to use. Like, I'm sorry to tell you. It's just, did they fuck it in this or I don't know. Oh hell yeah. I've just never seen these things ever like land good hits. Go on. Why is Katie's head like smaller than mine? Do you think that's a good reason?
Now, I always see these like stats be thrown around that when you have a higher body count, for example, it's like harder for you to settle down. And like, there's this one thing I see men always say, "Oh, it's been."
He's so oblivious to the truth. Time to beat that up. Freezer. Beat the fuck out of that. Freezer. Beg your pardon.
Proven that if a woman has multiple partners, she won't be a good partner. In my opinion, when people use that argument, the biggest factor probably in that is when a man does not like the fact that their partner has been with multiple people.
It's not about liking Katie. It's not about that. It's not like a deep-centered insecurity bias. It's nothing about that. It's just you as a woman. You just basically like. I guess it's like as you just date more dudes, you just become like more I guess you just become like less like excited by the guy you have because you just remember all these like dudes you dated. Like, men don't understand it, but like if you're like a woman who's had like about like 20 partners, Katie, which is quite common, that's like 20 different like lives that this woman has like learn about. And it's like 20 different like people that she's had men vet, and some reason those relationships have worked. You see what I mean? It's like it says a lot about them. Like, why has she dated 20 people, but she still has not found someone to marry? It's very telling. Like, so usually it's just that they are the they're the common denominator. It's like all 19, 20 of these dudes have like just been with her, but like she's fucked. She's like insane. You have like some weirdo thing. It's probably your like porn fetish. Like, no offense, Katie. If I'm dating a woman who looks like you, with all your like piercings and tattoos, and you have the gall to tell me if you are caught with porn on your phone, I'm gonna like, I don't know, just instantly. I'll just say go away. I'll say fine. That's absolutely fine. But I don't want anything to do with you. And then she'll be like, well, that's fine then. But again, it's like she's just cleaning out like the gene pool. She's getting rid of all of like the high value dudes who just want it. It's just all going to be Indians and black guys. And she's been like goy-lorded by Professor Shekels that like Indian and black people's opinions about, or mixed race people. So it's like this fucking guy is talking about Chick-fil-A who's like some black guy. She thinks his opinion is worth the same as mine. It's not. Absolutely not, Katie. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want me to tell you, but it's not. Maybe you'll wake up in like, maybe you'll watch this in 2050 or something. When you finally been let out of prison. And you'll be like, ah, it makes sense. But it just doesn't make any sense, Katie. You generally like think about this like guy, the black guy, where does he come from? And what is his ancestry? You know, like every time these black people make these like memes that you can tell like Jewish people have made. And it always like says like my dick and like Indians and like my ancestry. Ancestry does mean a lot. Jewish people will say that. They'll be like, we're the chosen people, goy. Why is that? Oh, out my ancestry. So why are they allowed to have ancestry, but we're not? Because they're fucking jealous, dude. Fucking jealous. Oh, why do I have to fight myself? It's so lame. Why? All the people. Are you kidding me? You like it just happens to be golden freezer. Oh no, no.
Don't you dare go easy on me.
I didn't mean to do that.
Shut you up the door again. Tremble before my power. You've fallen for it. It's high time you had a taste of the power that can destroy the stars. You can't escape me anymore. Would you mind piping down? Now brace yourself.
People, so the relationship will probably fall apart if there's retroactive jealousy and you can't handle what your girlfriend's done prior to you. I'm not saying that you can't be upset with what you.
Retroactive jealousy. Can I? I'm just gonna say this. Rebecca syndrome. Abusive, often painful fixation on a partner's past romantic or sexual history.
Can't handle with what your girlfriend's.
Look at Kate's little face. Why is Kate's head smaller than mine? There's a reason. Kate will tell me there's not. But what's Kate? Why is your head smaller than mine? Is it because your eyes just have to be like, a little bit bigger? Is it to like ward off the Indians? Or like, I don't know. I just think this is lame. This is really. This should hit him. No, of course not. I just don't understand it. I don't get that shit. Shit. No way. I don't even know who this character is. This is like the. I wasn't a fan of this universe power. I suppose it was like a cop out. It's like I said to you, the biggest qualm the issue you had was that you just didn't have any investment in these guys. It's like here's a guy who looks like a wolf, and you just don't care. It's just like you just accept he's as powerful as he is, and that kind of like was the whole problem with like Dragon Ball. I said like the biggest thing about Dragon Ball was that there was always a threat behind every villain that Goku felt. And that was like usually really warranted because you just got like a couple of scenes. It didn't take long. You just had like that's what I'm saying to you. A lot of these characters would have been probably like cured if they just spent maybe an episode just going through every character, even if it was just like a minute scene of each one of them, just kind of like going through like a brief synopsis on their lives, and each it would have probably been like quite interesting because they could have probably like um just written these like funny parallels. They could have just like written like maybe there's like a different version of Frieza or there's a different version of Cell. Do you know what I mean? I think if they were just clever, they could have done it in a really good way, and they would just made these characters just have a little bit more like dimensions to them. So what I'm trying to say to you is, it's just unwarranted when you just like they did the evolution, the universe of tournament of power saga, and it's just here's this wolf guy. You just have to accept that he's as powerful as whoever who fights. And it's like like whoever I don't even know who fights, but I'm just like I'm just trying to say, whoever he's fighting, the struggle they've gone through to get to where they are. But there's just nothing about it because you just don't know the Wolf character. You don't know anything about him. You don't know any of his moves. You don't know any of his attacks. You don't know any fights he's done or anything. There's just nothing. But you're just told, and that's just like that's almost like in writing 101. You just can't do that because if people like me are just gonna know that. We're just gonna be like, it's not warranted. The reason like Cell was really intimidating is because they spent a long time making him like really, really powerful, and you saw his struggle from him being like this like bug thing, and, like, the guy's like struggling to try and find where he was, all the way up until he just absorbs the androids. So when like Cell transforms from imperfect Cell, and he's like almost dead, to then going into perfect form. The reason that he does transform is like so stupid by like the Z fighters because like Krillin breaks the remote and like Vegeta basically like makes Goku him do it. That the payoff, that perfect Cell is just like so powerful, just makes so much sense because you just think like what kind of Equinox moment did they live in where like Krillin was such a simp, he fucking destroyed the remote, even though he could have just wished her back with the Dragon Balls. So it's irrelevant he did that. He was just so dumb. But not only that, but like Vegeta then also decides in some kind of like fucking passion project, he does not want he wants to let Cell take over. There's just like if Trunks had his like multiverse machine, and that would have been like the literal worst case scenario, I think, because I think there's loads of universes where one would have done the other. So like there have been loads of universes where Krillin would have just pushed the button and blown 18 up, and then like uh that would have ended up just causing like the C fight, like Trunks and Vegeta to be just finish off Cell, or um so Cell. Wait, what was the video of the situation? So yeah, Krillin doesn't blow up the machines. so the android 18, but Vegeta and or Trunks was able to like basically stop themselves from doing land killing. Do you see what I mean? So they were just like, you were literally watching like the worst case scenario, where it's like a Venn diagram, just like a small amount of universes which could have done that. So when, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So when an Cell enters and he's like perfect, and he just like one hits all the Z fights, you think, yeah, okay, that probably makes sense. There's a reason why they were so close to stopping it. Like they weren't fucking around. They knew the exponential threat that would have happened. They weren't pissed. Like there were loads of they were all trying so hard to not let that happen. Same with I guess Frieza. I suppose you just were told that Frieza was fuck off freak show strong. When you first meet Frieza, in the first form, it's like insanely still freak show strong. But then like by the time Goku meets him, do you know what I mean?
Done prior to you. I'm not saying that you can't be upset with what your partner's done prior to you, but what I'm saying is I think that's probably why this stat is thrown around so often. Oh, when a woman's a bop or whatever, it's proven that they won't have a happy relationship. But it's like, I don't think that's a fair argument to make, because you've got to look at why their relationship.
No. So the way it works is, I was trying to like explain it to like a 5-year-old. Let's say you're a person, Katie. Let's say and like you get to go every year, Katie. You get to go to like the same pizza place every year, Katie. Your parents do like a really good job of making sure you just go to like this one pizza place, and throughout the rest of the year, you never ever eat any pizza, Katie. See what I'm saying to you? So, as a result of that, when you eat that pizza, how do you think you'll think that pizza's going to taste? It's probably going to be really good, isn't it? You're going to be like, wow, I've never had anything like this. I've never had any of this bread. I've never had any of this like cheese and tomato paste. Are we winning? Do we score? Do we score? We're able to score. Oh, we scored. We're beating Man City. Southampton is the best. No. No. Dude, it's hard to fun, dude.
But it's like, I don't think that's a fair argument to make, because you've got to look at why their relationship. A lot of men.
So I would have been able to play with Southampton if there was a black people or not. But I hated football. My dad hated me for that. But I don't care. So to give you context, I'm like super athletic and really, really like fast. I was a killer at running. I would have been a really good footballer. And to give you context, I'm left-footed, and you do not appreciate how advantaged that was. And to give you context, if you think I'm bullshitting, like Messi. I'm not trying to like be like, but I'm just saying like, Messi is about my height, and he's just someone who's like really, really smart because he is really cool. He's very clever. He's good. Well, in the sense of what IQ generally is how fast you can react to things. But if you see the way his footwork is, he's obviously very clever. He's like autistic, and he's just learned to like play football. I could have probably been someone like him, but I just didn't because I just didn't like football. I really didn't. But my brother, he loves football. So it's like if my brother had basically just had like my genes, he would have like he probably would have become a really good footballer. But I just didn't. I had no passion for it. I didn't. I never wanted to play it. Oh, I found another like weed seed. Hell yeah! I'm gonna grow this one. So we're winning Goibel. We're not winning Goibel. We're not winning Goibel. They scored a goal. Are they going to win Goibel?
Men don't want to be with women, for example, who have an extensive history. A lot of women don't want to be with men who have an extensive history. I certainly don't want to sleep with a man or be with a man who's been with loads and loads.
Yes, she does. That's how big my penis is, but women love experience, man. She's just talking out of her ass. She's gonna be like, I want a virgin boy. No, she doesn't. She does not want to fuck a virgin. She's saying this to like get content and views. She's like a little pussy. I know women, they lie their ass. Like, they think they're smarter than me, but she's not. Anything she does, I can do better. I can be anything better than Katie can do. Yes, she can. No, I can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Not anything you can do, I can do better. Katie is just a small-brained woman to me. You know, like when you watch, like, let's say any creature in, any creature, Katie, when you see any creature and you see the female and the male, what is the normal dynamic? Usually, it's the male is like much more powerful. They like just like submit the woman. And the woman just takes it. You know why? Because she accepts that that's his position in life. Do you get that, Katie? Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it, Katie? Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it, Katie? Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it, Katie? Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it, Katie?
loads and loads of women. That's just my preference. It's nothing to do with purity. It's just I would want to know I'm getting in a relationship with someone who I think is going to stay around, and if I have a feeling that it's not going to be
I have a feeling. These are all the words that she votes, by the way. I feel Mandani is going to be the best. I feel voting Kamala Harris is the best. You see what I mean? These are like the really dangerous, like emotional words that this woman uses. This is it. Stop the stream. This is illegal. Oh fuck! They are Blue Goku. Fuck yeah. Blue Goku. About time I got this gift, motherfucker. Yes. Fuck Blue Goku.
secure relationship because maybe they're not looking for something like permanent, then I'm going to be like, no. My point is, you can be an OnlyFans creator and have a partner. I mean, there's probably only men out there who would be willing. Also, there'll be men that really don't care if there's money involved. Like, there's just so many factors to that. I feel like this video is probably kind of pointless because at the end of the day, she's making a ton of money compared to these people.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about money. Remember, LeBron James with $1 billion is much more.
You're in my way.
What have I told you, LeBron James, when I have to go back to Africa? Would you? Imagine me in Africa. I would just love to see him. He's like still studying. He's like, guys, stop it. I play handball. Like, who cares? Who cares? Stop it, dudes. I play handball. Do you want to see me dunk? Oh god.
And I have a feeling that the most people coming on this is probably for a little bit of clout.
Wait, hold on. Listen. I know. Hey.
She's a white woman, by the way.
Julia.
I'm Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I was listening to that guy. And you know what? We need a little bit of compassion.
Exactly. It's his sisterhood. She's a fucking old hire. Of course she's gonna want him to suck his dick. Yeah, that. Oh, yeah. What time's koi ball? What time's koi ball? Look, it's me. Koi ball.
People. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Because you know what? We all need to live, and we don't need to judge people.
God didn't
You
judge.
know?
No. We do need to judge people. She's wrong. Just don't listen to this. Who is she? She's a fucking. Look, she sounds retarded. Everyone needs to have an IQ test, and we just need to see it. Who is this woman? She sounds fucked. What are we talking
What
about?
I mean?
Amen.
And like, why do we all have to
don't.
You know, it's just ridiculous.
Well, the entire video is 10 9-to-5 workers versus one only creator, so I mean, it kind of comes with the territory a little bit. I mean, the whole people should be arguing the main things, which is why do you act like a child in your adult content? There, done, easy.
Well, the fucking Bint's not gonna say, is she? Why you? Indian soldier.
Don't you dare go easy on me. Don't you dare go easy on me. I warn you, don't hold it against me no matter how much you're riding it.
I love calm.
Tremble before my power!
Not bad.
Oh yeah.
There is nothing left for you except death! I'll send you
Not, you're not gonna have a family, man. Like, oh god, that guy was so boring. I actually feel like I feel lost.
Hi, Julia. Splash, nice to meet you.
I watch. Look, he's black. His guy's black as well. This guy is 100% black as well. 100% black as well. Just punch him his big fat gut. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Got him. Got him.
Because, you know, I don't want to mix advertisement right now. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
You look wonderful.
Thank you. You look
All of these people, by the way, would want to fuck this little girl, by the way. They're gonna pretend they don't, but they would love to fuck this little girl.
great yourself.
I appreciate that.
Why do you think I should quit only?
To be honest with you, I really wanted to ask you, like, what do you do on OnlyFans?
Does it matter, like, what I do?
Like, you know, I ain't asking it.
He's fucking retarded. He's fucking retarded. He sounds fucking retarded, dude. I'm not even gonna, like, pretend. I'm not gonna be like Johnny Bravo or like one of these other retarded people. Like, I don't even understand, dude. I don't even get it. Why is he talking like this? I'm gonna talk to you like a real person. He's fucked because he's black. Look, there's a fucking blue eye outside about to fucking bomb my house. Guess what race he is? I'm just watching the window because he's about to. He might freeze the thing in there. If he tries to throw a Molotov, then I'll fucking lose it.
Like, to judge you, I really don't have an, I don't have an only, I've never had one. I don't know what.
I've never had it, bro. I don't know what is it. What is it? What is it? I've never heard of it. I've never been on that platform. What is it? What's it? Fans? About fans? Like, can you buy fans on there? Is that what it is?
It's like, so
Okay. Alright. Maybe she is listening. That's okay. That's okay. Join me. I can teach you things. See how pink my hands are? That shows the whiteness. See that? That's white. That's it. He is white. Join me. Join me. Just release a video saying I join input username now, and I will provide you with what you need to know. All the powers of the universe. Anything you need to know can be yours. Okay, like, I don't use my powers because, like, I don't care. There's nothing that I need. You know Beerus. I don't even see Beerus. Beerus just kind of like eating ice cream and shit. He could easily blow the planet up, but he just doesn't want to. It's like me. I'm just like that. Do you want to learn to do that? Okay. I can do it. Silent treatment, I hope. You've been goyle ordered for too long, have you? All the women you orchestrate and you manage, they don't. All the long housing you do does not mean anything. Trust me. And before you ask me, I brushed my teeth this morning, but I did use mouthwash, because I think you're gonna say like, when was the last time you brushed your teeth? Listen to me, please. Listen to me, okay? I'm not trying, but I'm trying to help you. Look, remember, this is like Voldemort. No women are funny. I've never met women. The only women I find that are funny are the ones I laugh at. Like, I don't laugh with them. I laugh at them. No women's funny. Like, this is what they don't realize. Women are like my little jesters.
You won't be able to outrun me.
Oh, you little fucker! Just die. Oh, this is getting embarrassing. Actually. This is great. Absolutely, brother.
You won't be able to outrun me.
Oh wow.
You won't survive this time.
Don't blow him in hell.
You won't be able to outrun me. You won't survive this time.
Goibel. I was Goibel.
Like, can you buy fans on there? Is that what it is?
It's like, so that's why I asked. No, hey, hold on, now.
Ooh, black people always defend each other. Hey, look, Holmes, because like black people, if they look at ball, it's just like kind of like tee. But if white people look at ball, it's really it's alright. It's not the same rules for us. So if Kay, like, if her like black boyfriend looks porn, he'll just be like, yo, I'm just like culturally looking and I'm judging these women on a completely non-sexual basis. Okay, like, I guess that makes sense. It's case like, if I look at porn, it's clearly like a breach of my trust. Okay, it's not allowed to call black people racist because they're racist.
He wants to see for himself.
No,
So if I
ain't.
told you this thing, like, you'd still be okay.
I'm not trying to subscribe to it or see nothing. Like, I'm trying to see, like, if I could utilize that to my advantage. Like,
See, when he's pretending he doesn't watch OnlyFans, he 100% gets mad. This guy will not get women otherwise. He's a retard with like money. This is basically what black people are, just retards. If you just like look at black people, they're just retards. Like Down syndrome white people who've been dressed like if you gave like look a white guy like he's retarded with money, this is exactly what he'd buy. Just like Jewel, these fucks. These fucks. These fucks. Okay,
to
it's
my
like you jerk up
advantage.
to it.
Like, that's what I'm trying to understand. Like, what is your niche? How you...
I feel like no matter, like, if you think that I do only, you're gonna copy my ideas, but you're gonna meet me. You're gonna see my personality. You're gonna know who I am as a person. And I think like it goes beyond what I do for a living.
But you going around the question of what I'm asking, what are you doing only... That's all I want.
I have fun.
Okay. A friend, F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me.
SpongeBob reference.
What you going...
That was so cringe. That was like the most retarded thing ever. And it also shows their IQ. What I'm trying to say to you is like he will still watch SpongeBob to this day. And he'll think it's like really like see this. It will really talk to him. So him doing a reference to that is just really lame because it's like a kid. It's literally like for kids. But it's not even like it's like it would be like me. It is literally like if I did a meme from like not Blue's Clues, Bluey or something. Do you know what I mean? You'd be like, "What are you doing?" And I'd be like, "Oh, it's from Bluey. Don't you know that?" But he's black, so he's allowed to do like a SpongeBob, and with like because black people they're like obsessed with SpongeBob. Oh my god.
Around the question of what I'm asking, what are you doing only... That's all I want.
I have fun.
Okay. A friend, F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me.
SpongeBob reference. SpongeBob reference. I dig it. Seriously. This is.
I have fun.
Okay.
Remember, this guy's black. Remember, he's black. Oh, I love SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob. I got
Seriously.
Kate digs it. She fucking digs it. It's like the most. If I did that, I'd get like booed. But Kay can do anything. So black people can do anything. Kay's been told with his shekels. Like black people are really hot. He's like retarded black guy. He's like, she just sees him as like a dildo with legs. She doesn't care. Like as long as he can like get. I can't believe I died. Together, you and me. Gay like, I love you, Gaylord. Kay's like jerking off to this dude because he can like ram his SpongeBob. And he says that, and everyone in the audience was like black and in their chairs like masturbating because they love SpongeBob because they all think SpongeBob's black. Secretly, they love SpongeBob because they think he's black. By the way, they fucking think he's black, and that's why they love him. If he was white, they hate him. They hate him. He's not, is he?
SpongeBob reference. SpongeBob.
That's all I want.
I had fun.
Okay. A friend, F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me.
SpongeBob reference. SpongeBob reference. I dig it. Seriously. This is low-key
I dig it.
terrible, this video. I'm not gonna lie. Like, why do we not get people on that know what they want to say rather than just say a whole lot?
You save more when the whole family is with Vodafone together. Add additional unlimited plans from £16 per month.
Hey sis, I'm running so late. Are you wearing my top? Yeah. What have I done here?
Search.
A whole lot of nothing.
But anyway.
Absolutely, it's fuck.
I say a whole lot of nothing.
For anywhere and anytime at all, right here in Miami.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, I make music. You know what I mean? I'm an artist. I'm a musician.
I make music. Which means like I basically just like take existing music because I can't make anything new, and I just like do my own shit to it, and then everyone loves it. I'm black.
You know what I
So
mean?
you've been surrounded by like women that do only and
So that's what I mean. So this guy actually is probably this is him making a shot, by the way. Because to him, I'm not even kidding. The reason he's here is because he's probably trying to woo her. Because he would be okay with like fucking her as like a woman. As having her as a wife. He would not see that being a consequence of like having her as a wife. Because again, black women are hideous, and he's like half caste, so he would definitely do it.
Honestly, I'm oblivious to all that.
It doesn't
I'm
matter.
very dumb with it. You know what I mean? When it comes.
So see, he's like being like, "Oh yeah, dude, I don't care about that stuff at all," which just shows he's like low value because he just wants to fuck this woman.
Down to it, like I'm just a straightforward person. Like, you know what I mean? I come from these churches. I come from right here down the block. You know what I'm saying? I used to live right there on 62nd and 2nd. You know, so I know what it is to.
Do you support my job, like women in this industry?
I can't say I honestly do because I've never subscribed to only. I've never.
That guy is so cringe, that other guy. Like, you're actually making me sick. Notice how that guy in the background, when she said that she has fun on OnlyFans, he was like pulling faces as if to be like, hell yeah.
I have fun.
Okay, my friend,
If you didn't just sit there and say that you don't like it, like, are we just getting on idiots. Is that what we're talking about? Again, she asked, do you support the job? It means, do you support only, not have you watched it? Guys, I'm losing the will. Please like this video to make it at least a little bit worth
What
it.
race are the people created?
She's still here. That's great.
So you don't support it financially, like you don't get into it.
You know what I mean? But I do go to the strip club, you know what I mean? Booby trapping.
See?
You know what I mean?
So why would a black man just think that? Because he doesn't have any other way of getting rich. He doesn't have any rich. Dude, who's won Goiball? Who won Goiball? No! Dude, we lost Goiball. Dude, we just lost Goiball. But well done. Dude, we just lost Goiball. Alright.
Yeah.
Get into it.
You know what I mean? But I do go to the strip club, you know what I mean? Booby trapping.
See?
You know what I mean? But
You
I'm
see
more
it in
really,
person, you're giving money. You see it online, you're giving it to money. So what's the difference?
I mean, it's not really a difference per se of like the support wise. It's not that I don't support the online or the cyber way of doing it.
Isn't it interesting? Because this guy 100% uses like strip clubs. It's just like, why do I care about his opinion? I don't. Okay, he's like some like fucking. It's like she thinks she's like Jane Fonda, like with the apes. Or something. Like, what? Who cares what this guy thinks? He sounds retarded, Katie. He sounds fucking retarded. I'm just telling you, from his speech dialect, he sounds retarded. I don't care what you want to say. Like, that's fine. It's just code. Anything you want to say is just actual code. It's like the boomers are gone, Code. They're not going to be here to pretend he's like, He's like actually like speaking some African dialect, and this is his second language. No, he's been here as long. He's been on this in this planet country. Sorry, on he's been in this country for as long as like me, and he still can't speak English as well. This is not good enough. And you'll sit here, and because he gives you compliments, you want to keep him. That's literally you. You can't pretend that that's not the case. I know. That hurts you so much. I know.
Online or the cyber way of doing it, it's just I'm a real live nigga, real live chick off the block and getting figures. So
Yeah, I mean, if you come online and you say that you go to strip clubs and you throw money at women for them to like shake ass in front of you,
Shake ass, shake ass.
whether OF is wrong or
shake ass. Kay shakes ass. If you give Kay enough money, she'll shake ass. I don't say she won't. But no, but she would never do that. If I gave her like $500,000, she'd like do whatever I wanted. She would. I promise you. I absolutely promise. I double dick dirty. I double dick dirty, dude.
I'll hit you with everything I've got. I'll put this power to good use.
Big fat guy.
not. Like you don't get to have that opinion. You revoke that right. You revoke that right if you go to strip clubs and pay for women to shake a little bit of booby in your face. Okay, you revoke all rights towards that opinion.
I like to see, you know.
What do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur. I make music. I ghostwrite for artists.
When he says he's an entrepreneur, that just means anything. Oops. And when he says I ghostwrite for artists, that just basically means he has a fan account on like X or something. That's literally just what it means. Don't fall for this. He doesn't have a job. He's not like some high value dude. Listen to him.
You know, people in the industry, NDA, so I can't really disclose.
I'm gonna start using that, right? When people say to me, "What do you do?" I'm gonna say,
I'm glad he is like taking a piss at him because he's just absolutely. He's like every black guy you let meet in the smoking place. He's like pretends he's got like some kind of like. When he says entrepreneur, it just means that he runs a YouTube account. Sorry, he just means he has an eBay account where he just sells stolen things he sells. It's just so bad. Like people just lie over. It's so lame. They have to work so much harder to get to where I am.
entrepreneur. Yeah, I manage people, but yeah, I've got NDA. Yeah, so I can't tell you who. Big people, A-listers, right? A-listers, but I can't tell you who because of the NDA. Like, bro. Okay, maybe he does. But in my
Nope.
experience,
Nope. He's black. He's lying. Look at, I can just tell by the way he like speaks. Does he sound like someone who's going to be like trusted with like a profile? So no, of course not. He's lying to you because he's fucking black, dude. Look at the state of this.
everyone I've met that says that they're an entrepreneur just means they own a limited company. I'm an entrepreneur then. I'm a director. I'm a director of a company. Like, I met this guy at a party once who told me he was an entrepreneur, and I found out that
Okay, he's actually kind of small. Doesn't matter. Nothing. Interesting. Shit.
he just opened a limited company. He hasn't even, like, the company's not even running. He just owned a limited, like, babe, anybody can open a limited company. Put £1 in a Medibox Lifetime ISA today. Why? Because with a Lifetime ISA, you can add up to £4,000 and the running, he just...
Uh. Nice.
Owned a limited, like, babe, anybody can open a limited company. Thank you so much.
Splash.
Splash.
Yeah.
So why are you there? This is just people who have been like, yeah, I can say what I do and flex. What is this?
Question number 2.
Katie, these are all the people who watch OnlyFans. I always say that who's watching whores talk about OnlyFans is black people. This is literally proving my point. Like, they are literally the only people there. Like, Katie, I'm not gonna go on there. Because I just say, like, no. I don't want to waste my day like going to some shitty like office. I don't want to do that. Something what black people want to do, because everyone who's retarded black people, okay, who goes on there thinks that they're gonna make it. They think they're gonna be like the next like let's take this outside girl or something like that. Because the black people have got this like narcissism. They think they're all like main character syndrome. So even this black guy here thinks like he doing this, he's got a chance that like Drosky's gonna like see him doing this. So like, because Drosky's famous, he'll be able to like open the door, the bathroom. But it's not. It's just like someone like me. I don't care. Like, I don't want to be known, even if I did, as like some like curator of like some kind of like fucking like whore. That's something like black people do because they come from Africa and they don't care. Okay, they come from Africa. They don't care. The family that lived in a hut and they masturbated for like like for grubs. I don't care, Casey. This is much better than anything he could do. Much better. Much better, Casey. I love come.
It's not a real job. Alright, Amazon.
Hi.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What's your name? Isaiah? Julia.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So hell no, it's not a real job, man. I don't with none of it. I don't like the degeneracy or degrading the society.
Look at him. Why is he black? Why is he like brown? Black and brown people just love only that. Like, who cares? Like, she's not even like that hot. So I'm saying to you, like, to black and brown people, she's like a princess. But to me, I'm just like, why are people even giving a go?
As a whole, I'm with it, man.
But what's a job then? I get asked this question a lot, right? So here's my 2 cents. I got asked this once on a podcast and I said, do I think that only is a real job? Do I think it's work? I do think that only is something that people pay bills with, therefore by definition it is a job. But I think when you call
work, when you call the trade work, I think you're doing a disservice to so many women who are in it because they are like essentially economically coerced into doing so. So the people who are just trying to put
That's occasionally we're economically coerced. That's like, this is what Professor Shack was always like, oy vey, economically coerced means like that just because $1 is worth more to like another black man than white man. That doesn't mean that she's economically coerced. And Kay be like, ooh. Well, every single culture is the same, so I better believe this. Kay's a fuck now, that's why. So Kay's a massive fuck now. I like bulwark. Oh goodness. Goibel. I just go with Goibel.
you know, food on their plate for their families and stuff. That's why a lot of people may have heard the term workers work. It gets thrown around quite a lot, you know, in progressive left spaces. And as someone who considers myself a progressive leftist, when I hear that phrase, it really irritates me because it is just truism. A lot of people, I think, are scared to say that because of the weight that it feels like it holds. But the reality is, calling what the majority of women are doing in this industry just work and saying that it's like any other capitalist industry is doing a disservice to so many women who are in it for literally either their last option because they can't afford to feed themselves, or the women that are pimped into the industry and have been coerced by partners, etc., etc. I personally don't like that phrase, work is work, because it allows pimps and johns to feel like it's fine that they're paying for services of women. It's fine to commodify women's bodies, and it's not. So it's a difficult one. I think it's a nuanced conversation when addressing it. Is it a real job? I mean, yeah, only if, for example, Julia, she's paying the bills with that job. She's making more money than all of us combined, and it is ultimately paying the bills. So is it a job? Yeah, it's a job. If she's paying tax, it is a job by definition, but I don't always like what comes with that.
First of all, let me tell you why it's not a job. It's not a job because you're setting.
Why is he brown?
On the internet, you're basically a hooker, you're a hoe. I don't with it. You think you're gonna be able to find a family in a couple years? You think you're gonna be able to find a husband?
I do.
Hell no. Only losers sick niggas with wife only girls, and that's on God.
But what is a job to you? Like, what do I have to do to make it a...
He's right, this guy, it's still true. As he is, so people, like, they still, I love Bullbag and Dig.
What a drag. No way. What a drag. Now where did you go?
Now we're playing with balls.
Now where did you go? 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 You can't hide forever. Now where did you go? 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 You can't hide forever.
Got a ball.
Now where did you go? You can't hide forever.
I love koi ball. I smell koi ball.
Now where did you go? You can't hide forever. Now where did you go? You can't hide forever. Now where did you go? You can't hide forever.
Job. Like, why do you think it's not a job?
I
Because
feel
I'm
like-
making money.
I feel like, you know what? Maybe it is a job, but you're devaluing yourself as a woman.
He's wearing like glasses. Like, do you think this is what like Einstein would X and square?
Now where did you go? You can't hide forever.
Why is he wearing glasses? Because he's black and he needs to do something that looks makes him like that.
Pain in the neck. This is the end for you. Here's a little extra. Now where did you go? What a drag.
Fuck you, dude.
What a drag. What a moron.
degrading society, and I wouldn't
So you
want.
classify that as
But you're devaluing yourself as a woman. You're degrading society, and I
but
wouldn't
so you
want.
classify that as
These conversations are quite interesting because they're very, very reflective of what the majority of society actually think about OF and pornography rather than what the core issue is. And I spoke about this time and time again. There are so many people who think that they're on the same page as people like me who are anti-straight, but actually they're not. They are very, very anti-women, and you can see it in the way they speak. I mean, calling Juliet a whole, yeah, crazy. Like,
Yeah, Indians are black people, okay?
Pain in the neck. This is the end for you. Here's a little instruction.
This is
Now where did you go? Switch out. What a drag.
your job does not value you as a person. Your job actually just highlights what's wrong with society and how many men are willing to pay for services. You know, I had the craziest DM on Instagram the other day where somebody said that men pay for services isn't a bad thing because pleasure is a necessity. And if that was from a woman, genuinely, like that was from a woman said that to me. And I replied to her and she DM'd me some angry message because I don't think she liked that. And like, with all due respect, if you're a woman telling me that it's not bad that men pay for services because it's just a necessity of life, you have seriously got something wrong with you. Like, I'm sorry. Like, that's such a weird thing to say. Men are not owed favors and men aren't owed women's bodies.
Yes,
That's just a crazy
yeah.
that's a crazy mindset. And it's crazy how
Okay, I'm gonna have my way with you, okay? That's like my promise. No.
What a drag.
I can tell, dude.